Before we begin, make sure you're alone. Close your eyes. Listen to the rain. Because every story has a heartbeat, and some refuse to stop. You're listening to Bloody Chapter. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that haunt the mind long after the sound fades. Tonight's story: Halloween prank goes wrong. Where a joke meant for laughs turned into a silence no one could explain. The rain came down like a whisper that wouldn't quit. It clung to the pavement, the windows, the back of Derek's neck as he leaned against the locker bay after class. He was grinning, that grin that always came before a bad idea. Milo and Jess stood nearby, pretending to care about what he was saying. "You remember the Halloween prank from last year?" Derek asked. Jess rolled her eyes. "Yeah. Someone filled the principal's office with fake spiders. So original." Derek smirked. "Exactly. We can do better." That's where Simon Kearney's name first came up. Quiet kid. Always kept to himself. Never looked anyone in the eye for long. Milo shrugged. "What? You wanna scare Simon?" Derek's grin widened. "Scare? Nah. We're gonna make him famous." He slid his phone out, recording. "Halloween's about fear, right? We just remind him what it feels like." Jess hesitated, biting her lip. "You're talking about filming it?" "Yeah. Something for the group chat. Maybe more." She looked at him for a long second. Then she nodded. And that was it. That's how it started. That night, the three of them met behind the school. The rain hadn't stopped, just softened, steady, constant. Milo held a backpack full of props. A rubber mask. A fake hand. Even a small speaker. Jess brought her phone light. Derek brought something worse. Confidence. They set it up along the trail Simon always used to walk home. Old dirt path, barely lit by a single lamppost halfway down. It was perfect. Hidden, quiet, and close enough to town that they'd be safe. Derek crouched behind a tree. When he passes the lamppost, we hit play. Screams first, then the figure. Jess frowned. "The figure?" He smirked. "That's me." 9:16 p.m. They waited. The rain soaked through their jackets, the cold crawling into their hands. No one talked. Just the faint tapping of rain against leaves and the occasional rustle when Milo checked the speaker. Then they saw him. Simon. Hood up. Walking slow. Same grey hoodie as always. Jess whispered. "He's smaller than I remember." Derek whispered back. "Don't worry. He'll scream loud enough." He signaled Milo. The speaker crackled. Distorted voices. Screams. Simon stopped. But he didn't look scared. He just turned his head slightly, like he was listening for something else. Derek stepped out from the shadows in the rubber mask, crouched low. He waited for Simon to flinch, to back up, to run. But Simon didn't move. He just said one word. "Why?" The others froze. Jess's hand trembled over her phone light. Simon stood under the lamppost, face half hidden by rain. That one word, "Why?" hung in the air longer than it should have. Derek forced a laugh. "It's a joke, dude. Relax." Simon stared at him, his expression unreadable. Then he said quietly, "You shouldn't be here." Milo shifted. "Man, this is getting weird." Jess whispered, "Let's go." But Derek shook his head. "We're already rolling. Just finish the take." He stepped closer. "Hey, Simon. What's your problem?" No answer. Derek reached out, half mocking, trying to push the kid's shoulder. His hand hit nothing. Simon wasn't there. Just the rain, and a grey hoodie lying in the mud. Milo swore. Where'd he? Jess screamed as the lamppost flickered. Once. Twice. Then darkness. They ran.
No coordination.
No plan. Just 3 sets of shoes splashing through mud. When they stopped, hearts pounding, Derek gasped. Tell me you got that. Please tell me you recorded it. Jess held up her phone. The screen was black. No video. No light. Just a single notification that hadn't been there before. Video uploaded successfully. But she hadn't uploaded anything. The video title read, Halloween Prank Gone Wrong. And the thumbnail was of Simon's face, looking straight into the camera. They didn't go back to the trail that night. They didn't sleep. They didn't talk. Because deep down, all 3 of them knew something had gone wrong. But none of them could explain it. And as the rain kept falling outside their windows, every phone in the group chat buzzed with the same notification. New comment, he's still out there. The video wouldn't delete. Jess tried everything. She powered off her phone, restarted it, even reset the entire device. It didn't matter. Every time she opened the gallery, it was there. The same clip. The same thumbnail. Simon's blank face staring through the rain. Milo refused to look. It's fake, Jess. Some kind of glitch. But his hands were shaking. Derek said nothing. He hadn't said much since that night. 3 days later, the video appeared on everyone's feed. Not just theirs, classmates, teachers, people they didn't even know. Posted under an anonymous account called The Lantern Trail. Views were climbing fast. Hundreds, then thousands. No one knew who uploaded it. No one could take it down. Milo sat in his room that night, the rain pressing against his window like it was trying to get in. He watched the video again, eyes hollow. The clip was only 47 seconds long. But there was something new this time. A voice. Faint. Right before the screen cut to black. You shouldn't be here. He slammed his laptop shut, heart racing. His phone lit up. New message. From an unknown number. Still filming? The next morning, Milo didn't show up to school. Jess called him. No answer. Derek said he was probably hiding, trying to dodge the fallout. But something in Jess's gut twisted tighter. She remembered the sound in the video. It wasn't just Simon's voice. It was behind it. Layered. Like someone whispering over their own echo. She told Derek. He laughed it off. But he didn't meet her eyes. That night, the police found Milo's car parked near the trail. Driver's door open. Keys still inside. Headlights dead. On the passenger seat, his phone. Still recording.
No Milo.
No footprints leading away. Only the steady sound of rain. And if you listened closely, you could hear breathing. The next day, Jess stopped going to class too. People whispered. Screenshots from the video were everywhere. Some said they saw a 4th figure in the background, standing in the fog. Others said the video changed every time you watched it. But Jess knew better. The only thing that changed was her. She couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, because every time she closed her eyes, she saw Simon, standing by the lamppost, asking again, in that quiet voice, why? She tried deleting her social media. tried to stop looking. But when she opened her phone the next morning, the app had reinstalled itself. Only one video inside. Simon's. Except this time, the camera wasn't facing him. It was facing her. The description read, "You're next." Derek was the last one left. He hadn't been sleeping either. His apartment was a mess, empty cans, cigarette butts, curtains closed tight. He kept watching the news, reports about the viral video mystery, comment sections filled with jokes, theories, and fake ghost hunters. No one knew the truth. That it wasn't a ghost. It was guilt. And guilt doesn't die. One night, there was a knock at his door. He didn't answer. Then it came again. Harder. He grabbed a kitchen knife, moving slowly toward the sound. "Jess? That you?" Silence. Then a voice. Low. Calm.
Familiar.
"You shouldn't be here." The same words. Every muscle in Derek's body locked up. He swung the door open. Nothing. Just the rain. He turned back inside and froze. His phone was sitting on the counter, recording, the screen flashing red. He hadn't touched it. And on the live feed, he could see himself, standing in that same hallway. But behind him, someone was standing in the doorway. A shape. Grey hoodie. Head tilted slightly. Why? They found Derek 2 days later, alone, still in his apartment. No signs of struggle, no cause of death. Just his phone on the floor, camera facing him, recording. It stopped exactly at 47 seconds, the same length as the video. No one ever proved what happened. The police blamed it on online pressure, viral guilt, social panic. But the video? It's still out there. And every Halloween, it resurfaces. Different usernames, different captions, but always the same thumbnail. Simon's face, half lit by rain, looking straight into the camera. So if you ever see it on your feed, don't click it. Don't watch it. Because once you do, you'll see yourself in the reflection. And maybe, just maybe, he'll be standing right behind you. You've been listening to Bloody Chapter. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that haunt the mind, long after the sound fades.